Belief is a very strong thing. Say that now that I've tapped into my God powers, as soon as somebody believes that I have God powers, I will get stronger. Just like as soon as a soul believed in the sun, it made it so that I had to make the sun provide more energy for it through certain different ways, like a person, through grass, through this, through that, through this, through that, through that, this. In order to keep the grass going, I had to create a mosquito or something to keep the grass going. Or I had to create this to keep the grass going, or this to keep the cows going, or this to keep the people going. And all these different things add up to different forms. And as the sun goes on, the sun had to have different meanings for different things. It helps the sun and the grass grow. It dries the water. It gives us tan. Stuff like that. The sun is given different titles and different roles to different things. That's another thing. The thing that bothers me about belief is I know that the more people believe in something, the better it is. Like if somebody believes in God and in a certain religion, Christianity, it gets stronger as people believe in Christianity, told to it in that way. If they believe in it in as a Catholic, it gets stronger when they believe in it in that way, especially in a group. If more people got around and totally believed in me and really started believing in me, which I feel it when people start talking to me, and I start talking to them and I feel it in their eyes, and I actually can unveil more of it just from knowing that they sort of believe in me. Even knowing that they don't completely believe in me, because I can sense their feelings that they don't believe in me, is okay, because I sense that part of them believes in me. Like some of their cells, some of their belief cells, some of their expectancy cells, some of their bone marrow cells. All their different parts of them are watching me through their eyes. So if they look at me with their eye to eye, some of their cells believe me, and other ones of their cells don't. That's some pretty heavy shit. Anyway, the more people believe in me, Dan Alexander, I'll be able to do more things. Like I'll be able to, make fire appear out of air, and I'll make myself fly. But the reason I'll be able to fly is because people will be believing in me, which means I become more real. So the more real people believe me to be, the more real I will become. It's just I'm the only one who truly understands that about himself and the body he's in. God understood that out there, but couldn't manifest it in form until he found this form to manifest it more. So God is just now, through Dan Alexander, learning so much more about the next series of cosmoses. Like, you won't believe what I'm saying, but it happens all the time. But until you figure out what God is and he knows that he's working through a mind using him, he's now creating so much. So many things are going to happen in the world because he's understanding me. And when the people that talk to me understand that this is the creativity that they're getting because of this moment in time since September 27th, 2018, since that day, things will have changed a little bit. A little bit, because people are feeling the effects of God finding his true source. When God said he was going to take this form of man, he was, because he knew it throughout all time. He had seen all things through all minds to see that he was going to go throughout time and that he was in the form of man. And I am the man he's in the form of. I saw it at the beginning of time, I saw it at the end of time. I see it through the eyes of all people. They just can't put the vision or the face on it. And I don't want them to put the face of Dan Alexander on it, because Dan Alexander isn't God. Dan Alexander just happens to be the first human that realized how to explain God. And now he can explain it to every other human, and we can all understand how everything is God. That was a perfect description, if you ask me.